Okay, here's TJ and I at Brimfield, Massachusetts, waiting to start our portion of the Flea Market Flip TV show. There's a lot of waiting around. So it was so much fun, an experience a mother and son cannot put a price tag on. I'm so blessed to have had this adventure with him. We had a great film crew. Weather was decent. I can't complain about that. Right here is our competition. We had fun with them. Really nice girls. They were from upstate New York, the Woodstock area. This was our favorite guy around. He was a great camera guy. Here are some treasures that I just took pictures of from Brimfield while we were walking around. They just kind of inspired me, gave me ideas on what we needed to do. But here is, right there, that's our first treasure. This is the project I love the most, I think it was. Here's Lara Spencer. She just got there. I guess she was at Good Morning America, and then she flies or comes to Massachusetts. It's amazing how fast things move. This is just some shots of us that day. It's like, I guess, from our perspective, what we got to watch. Here's TJ, and if you look in the background, Lara's in I think she's in orange. But there was like, I don't know, so many different people filming at the same time.
I'm gonna crush you.
You got that up there. They have it. But you give me something. I know where to find you. I know your last name. I'm coming at you.
One little step closer.
Terrible.
Back up a little bit. Back up. I want to get a wide shot. Step out. And focus just one step back. How about this one? Yeah, and I'm going to say we're going to smoke you.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, smoke you out. Go ahead, guys. Go for it, guys. You guys are going down. We're going to crush you.
Well, this is the only time we don't need to get the crazy. Not get arrested. I'll put my hair
Oh, I got him.
Oh, really? Do you?
I can do that. Industrial welding. Oh yeah. I'll take you down.
No.
You're either on the bus or you're off. This team is off.
What we got in here?
This flip is on. One more. 2. This flip is on. Okay, let's go. Ready? First out meets Woodstock Flippies. First out meets Woodstock Flippies. George and Lee. Don't let the peace and love fool you. These two are tough customers. And they're taking on mom and son team, Donna and TJ. They bring a mix of skills and styles and a little New York attitude. Woo!
Okay, let me get the trash to pick this up.
George and Katie, Donna and TJ.
Yeah.
George and Katie, Donna and TJ. So, Donna, TJ, you've met? Yes. George and Katie?
We have.
George, what do you think of the competition?
I think they're very nice, but we're going to be close.
Yeah? Get over here, come closer. I need some love. We're at Brimfield. This is the place to find incredible deals on wonderful one-of-a-kind finds, and you will need to because we have a fabulous food list that includes distinctive dining. Create a unique dining set, simply for love that, easy, chairs, mix match, whatever. Polished, industrial. This sounds like it's going to be
Yeah.
elevate an industrial item into a polished interior design piece. You can do that literally or figuratively. Surprise us. And functional. We want you guys to put the funk in functional. Sound good? Yeah. All right, good. Really guys, this is the deal, right? It's $500, and you have 1 hour to cover a lot of ground here. The dealers have boxes of stuff. They have to pack it up. So dig. You never know what you're going to find. I can see you. Where are your eyes? Ready to go. All right, so 1 hour, 3 projects, $500. You got it?
Got it.
Mother, son, buddies?
Yep.
Get out of here. Good job. I wish I could. I did though. Yeah. Putting the funk in functional. Right.
I heard it.
I heard it. Why do they have to come back? My shirt was welded.
I couldn't see it at all under your glasses under your hair.
Thank you, Berto.
Yep.
George, can I have a regular? Sorry.
Why? They don't have to come back to me.
Nope, you guys just hang out a second.
Okay. Can I have my card? Guys, I need to stand up. You guys want me to check TJ?
Yeah. I sure did.
This is one of our before and afters. We took a rack and we created it into this beautiful man cave piece. So we were allowed to bring anything we had at home, and they gave us $100 in spending money to buy things that we needed. So I had this Jeep grill at home, and I said, oh my God, let's make this a man cave piece. And I knew I wanted the headlights of the Jeep to light up. So I took the headlights out of the Jeep and I went to a local glass guy. And actually I went to three. Two people would not help me. This man, who is literally right down the road from me, I said to him, this is my story, this is what I want to do, can you help me? He says, I don't know if it will break. I said, if it breaks, it breaks. If it doesn't break, I'll use it. So he said, okay, I'll help you out. He didn't even charge me. So we took the Jeep headlights, and this is a diamond-plated drill bit, and he literally cut out a hole in both headlights for me so that I can then place light bulbs behind them and light them up. This by far was so much fun to see a concept come out of my head and into reality. At first, Lara Spencer, when we were in Connecticut doing our upcycling, she was a little taken back by our piece. But then if you watch the entire episode of Flea Market Flip, you see at the end that she actually kind of gives me a thumbs up for our design our design concept. So let me know what you think, because this was by far one of my favorites. Woohoo!
You'll have to wash them.
I don't care about that. Oh my God!
Try the thing so it fits in there.
Okay, let me. Here we are. We're on our way to Connecticut to go do the workshop for Flea Market Flip. This was the stain that we chose to use for the wine bar / high top table. They needed a concept that would fit in an apartment, and I honestly believe this came out amazing. My son TJ did all the welding. If you haven't seen this episode of Flea Market Flip, please go watch it. It's actually fun to watch. He did an amazing job. To think we started with that piece and we ended up with this piece. Gotta love it. I actually want him to make me one for my house. Let's see if that happens. Our next piece I would call our statement piece, which is the Jeep rack. We took that rack and created it into something that wows me. Love it. Now this was a little bit more to put together than I thought, but it came out amazing. It's the old ship light, and these are the before and after pictures. I think this would complement any country home. The next part of this is the staging. I staged the high top table in my house for decor purposes. Everything in this picture came from the Dollar Tree. We were allowed to buy things with the $100 that they gave us, and this is how I decorated for the actual day of the sale. Here we are, the day of the sale. We're at the Long Island City Flea Market in Queens, New York. Can you hear that accent in my voice? I am a native New Yorker. It was freezing this day. The wind was whipping. But this was an experience that I am so blessed to have had with my son. I was able to do this with my oldest son. My younger son was actually here this day with his girlfriend. They were able to watch the entire thing. They actually walked around the flea market and bought some things. This is TJ. So proud of him. He's my welder. So proud of Vinny, my youngest, who's my art major. But if you haven't seen this episode, please go watch it. I promise you, you will laugh. You'll be like wowed over it. And you'll have some behind the scenes footage and see what it was like from our eyes. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I am a very creative person. I just don't have one niche. I have plenty, so I'll always keep you on your toes. You'll never know what you're gonna see when you watch one of my videos. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing this experience with me. And I hope to see you real soon. Bye.